Hello and welcome to the show. Now, do you remember the days when movies had slightly cynical cash grab games made that, found their way onto Xbox and PS2? Most of them were not particularly amazing, but some of them at least made an effort, rather than nowadays everyone copies and pastes whatever's the latest mobile game fad and that will do. Because I do remember that time. And I remember some of the peculiar, I'm going to go with peculiar games that came out of it. This is the Italian job, kind of the model was LA Heist, I think, was the bit added on to the end. I actually quite enjoyed the film. It wasn't an Italian job film, and they should never have used the name. However, it was a half-decent heist film. But anyway, I digress. There was a game made from this. And I remember this because it was one that came on a demo disc for, I think, an Xbox magazine or something. I played the crap out of the demo, but of course, being a kid back then, never had enough money to buy the actual game. You kind of had 10 games, maybe maximum whatever chosen console, and you had to make do with those. Anyway, I never got a chance to play this when it came out. And I remember spending a lot of time on the demo, and when I asked for kind of classic game suggestions, this is what actually came up, and I'd kind of completely forgot about it. I was curious how the actual game turned out. I did do a little bit of the story mode, which is as garbage as you would expect. It's literally a drive here, physics collision with police cars get a bit wonky. Some of the worst voice acting I've heard. However, one bit, and this was the bit that I remember doing in the demo a lot. I remember being fascinated by this bit in the demo. The stunt. I can't even bloody speak. The stunt driving section. Now, I think there might only be 4 courses for this. I don't know if more unlock as you go further up. We apparently can't have any other colour than red. This is essentially, well, Stuntman, only done in this particular. I say Stuntman. I guess there aren't particular specific things, but you've got to drive around these really fiddly courses. And to someone like me who likes unusual challenges, who loves autocross, this is the sort of thing that got my attention. This game mode was the reason why I was interested in buying this, or why I wanted this game as a kid, because I'm pretty sure it was this level was the demo, because I vaguely remember this. So, oh crap, where are we going? Follow the arrows, follow the arrows. No! Okay, not down. No, I don't quite... don't quite have the grip to get away with that. Let's not go for that one. We'll go a little bit slower. Now, the handling, the level of grip in these cars, it's all very arcadey. You can chuck them around. There's a million miles of grip. In fact, there we turned in too soon. We don't have to worry about the stairs. The car kind of stop. The brakes are a little bit funky. It's not not bad arcadey to drive with. I can manage. I can manage this. Where are we going now? Oh, okay. You know what? Sure, we'll go up a truck. I'm presuming... No. We rolled a car. It's FailRace approved. As is the always present test. If you can roll a car, said game is FailRace approved. And somehow I managed to stuff up the... admittedly, I drove off a platform with a Mini. So, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, let's make it around here. We dropped a wheel over the edge of a ramp, but that's okay. So I can get I got this first sequence relatively okay. We line this up with the truck and hope we go fast. It's fine. Our Mini is super. Our Mini is special. It climbs over everything. Oh Christ! Pipes! Don't wiggle. Okay, well we wiggled our way across, but that did the trick. I'm presuming we're going down here now. We do have a timer. Oh, I fell off the platform. We cool with that? What's handbrake? I don't even know what's handbrake. That's not handbrake. I went up on 2 wheels. How did I do that? And that's also not very well across the jump. Yes, perfect. Nothing wrong was wrong with that in any way, shape, or form. I will hear nothing to the contrary. That was brilliant. I got a grade A for it as well. See? The game... Oh, I got just enough damage. I bet I needed 16,000. I bet I was 1 point below. Damn you, game. Damn you. I would say that was perfect. I got across all the obstacles. I only slightly fell from the ceiling in the Mini. I don't know what could possibly be wrong with any of that. Right, next stunt course. What are you going to have us deal with here? Oh, bugger, I'm not going to get away with missing... Oh, you're going to run us along a top of a train and across some more platforms and some ramps, and there's a bridge. I'm gonna hazard a guess. I'm gonna hazard a guess. It's a pretty solid guess, this one, that bridge is probably not going to have like wobble physics. It's probably not going to. Oh, I've hit something very solid. What have I hit that's very solid? Oh no. Okay, we've fallen off again. There was a bridge support. Bridge support versus... Funnily enough, bridge support wins. I mean, to be fair, I'd be concerned if Mini won that fight. If the Mini won the fight against the bridge support, I probably wouldn't want to put the Mini across said bridge. I think that's safe to say. At least, you know, the restart times, if I remember to skip the little cutscene, actually better... Oh, I've stuffed that one up entirely. No, not back... Oh... That was not helpful. There was no way out of that one. It was, you were either stuck there forever or you would fall off. But anyway, as I was saying before, it's kind of quite apt. Restart time's actually pretty decent. Sometimes these old movie games were notorious for their utterly abysmal loading times. I slowed down to make sure... How did I do that first time? I slowed down to make sure I was perfectly aligned so I could make the jump. And then I wasn't going fast enough to make the jump. I was perfectly aligned for the jump. There was nothing against the alignment. There was no problem with the alignment of the Mini. The speed, however, that was the concern. All right, so we'll just put our foot down. We'll go for it. Oh, that is actually really quite tight on the old... on the old distance. No! Mini, be good. Thank you. No! Not again. Welcome to the Alex falls off of the course for 20 minutes while trying to keep control of his Mini. And we've learned, like, progress has been made. Progress has been made along here. I will eventually remember I can skip it. I'm still in old movie game, you know, territory of expecting it to take a year to load up a simple level. Right, that's probably not actually going to make the jump. Oh, that was very, very close. Now, we need to get on the brakes here. I was probably a little early. Oh, no. Okay, that braking zone is tiny up there. Upside down again. I mean, we've rolled a fair selection of Minis. Nobody add up how many Minis have fallen over, because it's probably going to be an alarmingly high rate. I wonder if we'll get through more Minis than they probably got through filming this. I'm going to go with probably... Knowing me, I'm going to go with probably right. So no silly business here, because this is a really narrow turn. Okay, we're across the really narrow turn. What the bloody hell are we doing here? It's not speedy, but it is at least controlled, and sometimes controlled is what you need. The cones actually seem to bop me around. Oh, that's not controlled, though. That's definitely not controlled. I don't think there's a checkpoint either. Well, look, progress. Progress is being made, so if we're just a little bit slow... We just don't do anything stupid across the top of the train. It's not something that's said too often. However, it's also not going to happen because, well, this is FailRace. There's going to be silly. And jump. And we're going to be flat all the way down here up until this bit. And we'll be very, very careful with this turn. Oh, the turning circle on the Mini is not as good as you would like it to be. Maybe I should try and figure out what handbrake is. It wasn't A. I did change the controller setup because the initial setup had very weird... wasn't using the triggers for accelerate. So what have we got as handbrake? Is it... Oh, okay, found the handbrake. B. Yep, the B button is definitely there. I can actually you can kind of twist the cars in the air, which is a little bit odd. But you can kind of twist the cars in the air. Yeah, the handbrake. I mean, the driving physics isn't exactly exquisite. I have driven worse. I mean, yeah, it's very arcadey. The car has got a awful lot more grip than it probably should have. That all being said, yeah, I have actually driven worse games. I've driven worse games that should be a lot better. Where the hell are we going now? Oh, that's a sharp corner. That's a sharp corner indeed, and then we're up here. I think if they've got yellow arrows, it means we just need to go straight ahead. Yeah, funnily enough, doesn't have movable physics. Red arrows mean that there is a jump, so you need to carry some speed. Oh, no! Yep. I was right. No, don't get stuck there. No, no. I refuse to be... Oh. I think there might be a car reset button, but I don't know what it is if there is. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. We've got 20 seconds to make it. I will lose points because it was scruffy. However, go! Fly, Mini. You have done it. Well done. Well minied. well, badly minied by me mostly, but the car did kind of what I needed it to. Oh, our reset penalty will screw us, and the time lost in having to reset and fart around, and that was poor. Grade C is probably fitting. Wow. I feel like C's too kind, to be honest. Grade C, yeah, I mean, that's probably... Oh, do we... Oh, wow. Okay, so you actually... Oh, that's mean. And here we find the other thing about these older games. They were not kind. They were not kind. So, not only do you have to do it in the time limit, you also have to do it without losing... Or I guess you have to do it as a grade B, perhaps? Or, I don't know. You have to do it without potentially reset. I don't know why they bother with a reset then, if that's going to always... I guess maybe if you do it like mega quickly, but do reset, you can potentially sneak a level in. It seems a little harsh, but there we go. Right, so if we go fast enough there to make sure we get that ramp. We are... I mean... Much like Stuntman, if you ever played the old Stuntman games, they were great fun. They were very frustrating, but you did generally get a rhythm. Now, this is not being too terribly mean with its course. It could be a lot meaner with its courses. Yes! Roll across the line. That was actually a really good run. I'm pleased with that one. Yeah, like you learn it. You learn it quite quickly over time what you need to be doing for each of the sections. I mean, you can see the progress I did there. I still did some damage. I wonder if that's from the roll across the line. Ha! It's not going to be enough to stop me getting an A. Cool. Right, what are you going to have us do next? A new course is unlocked. Can we fall off of a train some more? Can we? I actually quite liked the driving around the where. Like, I quite just like that style, of course. I mean, we've seen driving around train lines. Yes, we're going to drive around some more buildings. I like driving around more buildings. Well, yeah, it's just like a little bit different. So we have a big curvy ramp. Oh, not another pipe. Oh, I've just seen the jumps we're going to have to do along the... This might be the point at which I... Oh, wow. Oh, good God. Okay. Am I going to have the required patience or skill? Probably not. I'm going to hazard a guess at probably not. We rolled it again. I did also see there looks like there is a way to shortcut massively. I'm not 100% sure if that is the case, but can I be a sneaky bugger here? Oh, okay. They did think of that. Like, sometimes you can sneak some of these in. Sometimes they don't have invisible wall. I say so. Like, there are notorious levels on the older games that there are that kind of flaw where you would be able to sneakily jump your way across. Let's have another try. No. Okay, it wasn't that I just hit a pole. It was worth a go. They do have an invisible wall to stop you being a cheaty bugger, because you know. In fact, that was the first thing that I thought of doing there. I suspect. I didn't have to even look for a cheaty way to do that. I suspect that's why that one there did actually get... well, get stopped, if you like. So we're going to drive down some more stairs. I'm not sure the Mini would have liked the stairs, but there we go. So these kind of stunts are basically drive Mini across ramps or very, very thin bits of road so far. Okay. I'm not really trusting... A, the game physics, or me not to twitch with some of the steering. Oh, that's narrow. Thankfully, we can get away with bumping the car. Like, we're allowed to bump the car against the walls. We don't seem to get penalised. Well, we probably get penalised in terms of damage slightly. Oh, nope, nope, nope. We're fine. Nothing terrible has occurred. How the hell have I done that? Oh, yes, yes. This is brilliant. This is absolutely bloody brilliant. That was, I grabbed the handbrake and the brake, and somehow, like the physics ball, put the car back on the pipe, and when we hit the wall, oh, the handbrake like does weird things to the car. The handbrake doesn't quite act like a handbrake as you would expect a handbrake to. But never mind about that. Oh, these are really dicey. So these jumps you really need to hit with a lot of speed. No, all of that amazingness. The pipes, the everything. Those jumps are really difficult. Not only do we need a lot of speed, to hit them, we also, perhaps more importantly, need the right steering angle, because you're jumping and then you're landing on a slanted, well, floor, road, whatever you want to call it. That actually going to give you some serious grief because that sort of the car moves around, so where you're landing is not, or where you're landing, where you've got to accelerate, is not quite where you expect. So there, you got to be a tad careful with that. Thankfully, the game's time limit doesn't seem to be too awful, even if, okay, yeah, like the driving physics on the most part is okay, but it can get a little bit sketchy in places, especially around that handbrake button. I'm not really sold on that as a useful. Oh no, I can't save that. I should have grabbed the handbrake and tried to. That's a tough corner. That is a tough corner. I do not want to be beaten by this course. I feel like I have made. Again, I feel like I've made progress. I feel like, as far as these kind of driving missions go, and as far as they could be, these are. Well, I know they're only quite a small part of the game. They're not the horrendously mean ones like I have seen done before, in that I kind of feel like each run I'm making progress. I'm making silly mistakes in places, but I am making progress. Even when I do that. But that was me being impatient. I mean, that was bad. There's something I was going to get onto. Where when you can't, I say when you get stuck, when you get frustrated by these, you then try and do silly things. Like when you've got further on in the level, you end up trying to do silly things earlier on, and you try to get through these bits here quicker, and you will inevitably make silly mistakes. And around we go. Yeah, I'm getting more efficient at these early bits, but still be wary of the pipe. The pipe's the silly thing to drive along. And we will still have to slow down for what is a very tight corner. And the reverse kind of kicks you back very quickly. Quicker than you expect, so watch out for that one. Not that many of you are going to play this again. I don't, most of you probably have never even heard of this as a game. However, yeah, the reverse does funny thing. Yeah, physics-wise, it isn't great. But, like, it's one of those things that I'm kind of glad I'm playing it now, because I never got to play it as a kid. I do very much remember wanting this game solely based on one of these missions on a demo. Right, here we go. Can we make this work? Christ, this is dodgy as anything. Oh, now we grab on some brakes. Now we get on the conveyor belt, because of course we do. Oh, conveyor belt is a little bit bumpy, but I mean, it is a quarry conveyor belt, and we're in a mini. Oh, okay, I thought that was the finish line jump, and I just went for it. That was a little bit risky of me to just go for it there. Now we just go for it, because that is the finish line. Woohoo! We made it. We made it. Yeah, I would say, I've played, played various games with this sort of style mission. I would say this has got about so far, the sort of the length, the challenge. It's not unnecessarily cruel, but it's challenging. I'm more impressed with this game mode than perhaps this game mode has any right to do. Oh, is that really it for those? That would be a disappointment. Oh, that might have been I thought that was 3 that we did. I thought there was a 4th one, at least, if not more. Stunt driving, course 1. Gained grade A in all previous courses. Wow, I guess we've got to go try and get... Now, can I put all of my amazing stunt course driving skills to good use? We shall try. For 1 point. We will try not roll. I wonder if I've got now better at this course. I guess, theoretically. Yeah, like these... An entire game made up of this sort of style levels... I'd be cool. Again, it is kind of like Stuntman, only I think these have kind of got the frustration factor, length and difficulty kind of all sorted, because they are already a small part of a fairly simplistic game, but it works. It really does work, and I'm glad to have played it. This is going pretty nicely so far. Oh, not pretty nicely there. We have nearly rolled again. God damn it, I've not got the dismount correct there. Oh, I've buggered that one up entirely as well. Oh, I guess we're not even going to be quick enough. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I mean, at least I am consistent. Let's try... Why did I say something? That is prime Curse of the Commentator material right there. That is absolutely prime Curse of the Commentator exempling. For a second I was going to say, right, we're not going to lift, but that would be silly, and now we've really stuffed that one up. No, not the next stunt course. Yes, let's try that one again. Now I'm doing the I should be quick enough to do this, so I'm just chucking the car around. Let's not get carried away. Let's not get cocky. Let's just focus on not beaching them. You know what? Maybe this is never to be. I've actually got the Mini stuck. Oh, there's a way to look behind. Oh, there we go. Now it's unstuck. I did have a reverse at one point and it wasn't going. Oh, come on. I just want to finish this. Maybe carrying all of that speed is not such a good idea. I'm not actually sure. Maybe not carrying all of the speed up here. Maybe just a little steadier approach is the way to go. Oh, for God's sake, how did I do that so well on that first rerun, and now I've stuffed it all up? This is me being dumb as well. This is not... it's not a fault of the game. It does look like there are only 4 of these, which is a little bit of a shame. I feel like the game would have been... like, the general story mission is pretty guff, but I feel like the game they could have made quite a fun little movie tie-in just doing this sort of stuff, if they'd wanted to. Yeah, not that we're going to get this sort of thing anymore these days. Not when there is easier ways to make more money for less effort. And across some pipes we go, around a couple more corners. Whoop! I've met some boxes. Oh, those stairs are a little bit bumpy. Oh, that's why I missed that corner last time. It's because I was trying to avoid the damn boxes. And I don't think this is going to be quick enough, and I think the crashes might have caused us too much. I just needed that one more point, but I don't know if I'm going to have got it if I was any quicker. No, that was pretty, again, another pretty garbage run. Only, it's so annoyingly close is what that is. One more try. One more try on this for that A rank. Don't hit the boxes. Don't hit the boxes. Don't hit the wall. We didn't fall down the steps this time, so we didn't do damage to the car, but we lost time. We lost time elsewhere. Oh, right, go! Don't drop a wheel over the edge. Climb around that bit. Okay, we can go through. I mean, the boxes aren't the easiest things to see when they're grey. The walls are grey. The floor is grey. Everything kind of just blends into one. I'm glad our Mini is super powered and can climb up the truck. Oh, I don't think I was really on the pipes for much of that, but doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Okay, now down the stairs. We've clonked the car around the place, but that's absolutely fine. There we go. We found the gap through the boxes. That's more like it. That should do it. That should please be enough. If that isn't enough, there is a way you can score a little bit more points by doing stunts, so you can have the car up on 2 wheels. I think you can kind of spin it around in the air. I don't know if you can do much more than that. Hey! Perfect. Enough. Perfect enough. I will take it. There we go. That was a look at an old kind of movie tie-in game that I never got to play as, and I liked purely because of a demo. I mean, I guess you might have been a little bit disappointed perhaps if you loved the demo on that part and then found out the rest of the game was not massively exciting. But those stunt sections were kind of as much entertainment as I was sort of hoping for them to be. And yeah, I'm kind of impressed with the way that they worked. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, a goodbye.